What is going on, guys? This is Lamborghini Man here, and welcome to a new series called Simcity. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna be like, "Alright, I'm not gonna watch it because of what's the game's called? City Skyline." Yeah, but you know, I want to go back to this because I don't call this an entirely bad game. I did buy the Cities of Tomorrow expansion pack. That's kind of the only expansion pack I really bought. But we are going to start this new series. We're gonna create a new region. So yeah, these were the two regions that we're creating. This is so far the best one. And in this active a minute ago I was testing. But let's select our region. Since I want this to go for quite a long time, we're gonna get a quite big one. Maybe discovering Delta. Let's see, we're in a jungle. That's the one I was doing. We can start off in a desert. That's gonna be hard in the long run. Alright, so we're gonna start off. Oh wait, there's these other two. Okay, I don't like hills. Nope. Discovering Delta it is. Alright, next. We're gonna name the region. Let's call it YouTube Nation. Sorry if you hear my typing. But yeah, we're not gonna do sandbox mode because, you know, that's like for tutorials. But next. Alright. Now we get to choose where we want our first city at. We can have it where there's a lot of water, a lot of ore, and all that. We can have it here where there's a lot of water and not much. But I want to look for just right of a area. All these are full of waters. That's good. We're gonna build a really good city, so we should probably build it somewhere in this region. Oil not important. Alright, we're gonna start a city, I think, here. Yeah, looks good. We have a little island too. So we're gonna start a city here, as it was just claimed. Alright, let's start. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I hope to be reaching about, well, we're at like 38 by the time I recorded this. So let's try to reach 50 subscribers. Anyways, we're here in Simcity. Alright. I will check if this is laggy, and then next time I'll fix whatever I need to. So yeah, we have a little island to work with. That's good. How are we gonna start this city off? It's not gonna be a major city. Well, it could be in the future, but this is just for starting out. So, no. Maybe go like this, down, and, you know. Sure, why not? We're gonna have dirt roads. Gonna pause this too. No, we're just gonna build squares. So we need to check where our wind is so that we know industries is blowing on our people. So it's on the far right. That can actually work. Probably want to keep residential away. Oh god, right, I need to start the roads first of all. Angle too sharp. There we go. Right. Don't forget about the other things that we need to get. Sorry if I'm not talking. This is when like my focusing part. If you know what I mean. Yeah? Yeah? No? Alright, this is kinda terrible, but I have to do. Build small dirt roads to preserve money. Okay, we have that. That's gonna cause traffic in the future. Let's not do that. We'll probably do this. This. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a veteran at this, so I do apologize if I'm doing something quite stupid. Let's have it a little bit closer so that we can fit more in. There we go. Sorry, I was thinking someone was gonna come barging in. Alright. So, we have our situation set up. We're not gonna really worry about mass transit in this city, so I'm not gonna plan for the future for that. Just growth. Lots and lots of growth. There we go. Move that on up. Yeah, I do see our money, but we're not gonna lose any money for the time being. Right, can we buy anything? Oh, we can buy our 25. Yeah. Okay, so now that we've created our roads, we're gonna zone our residential. So I'm thinking of just having commercial along the main avenue because that's where a lot of traffic is gonna be. But they do start complaining at times. Hold on, that's way too much commercial. I'm gonna put some on the sides, and zone the rest of this with residential. So usually the starting is quite slow because you need to build everything and all that. Build our industry. Make sure they're not along the avenue because when you upgrade them, they're gonna need something a special type of fire service, which is gonna get annoying. We can start off with wind probably. Yeah? Ah, I got the perfect idea. We're gonna put it on the island. Actually, that'll be a perfect spot for... How's the roads too steep? Okay, that's not steep, alright. Let's see how we want to do this. That's a really, really crappy dirt road. Oh, it's just a wooden bridge. Alright. That makes more sense. Right. Power plant. We're gonna construct our little coal power plant, which is dirty and all that, but that doesn't matter right now. Right now it's just getting started. We will not buy the futuristic water plant because you know we haven't got there. We have to develop. I need another 25,000. Yeah, I do this a lot in the beginning. Oh, I can pump sewage here. Yeah, pump sewage there. Alright, now we just watch our city grow as I sped up time. As people will come in, build houses, industry will start, and commercial will start. So we're losing about 1,000, but we'll make up for that. Hopefully. I'm gonna want that up. Yeah. Power, you guys need to come drive here. Don't be lazy. It's just a wooden bridge. Alright, power's working, so now water will start working. And our city is working. Yay. Now time to build our town hall. Which we're gonna build right here. Alright, so far we're starting off good. I can see that it's quite laggy for me, so it may be laggy for you. Alright, city name, right. I'm not really good with coming up names, to be honest. City name. Man, I really get stuck on this. I really just make some really simple thing like education's the future or something. Let's call this Hopeville. Don't mind that. That was my phone because somebody liked my photo. Anyways, speaking of photos, today I recently, no, not today, but this is gonna come out on a Friday. Wednesday I went to what's it called? Olympia, yeah, the state capital of Washington State. It was quite nice. All right, we got a mission here. Yeah, we want a church or some sort. I got it. So, yeah, I may have to bump down the quality because of the frame rate to make sure you guys can get. Because, you know, I don't have a very powerful computer. It's just, you know, I have it. Where do I go? Right here. Worship. Let's just get a normal Christian church. We love Christians. They're amazing. Alright, since we got that, I also do have what is it? The criminal and villain pack, so I can have heroes and villains expansion pack because I got the limited edition. Alright, let's see. We're making 1,000. 96 unemployed. Let's raise the taxes up because we can. They're all low. Okay, we need more industry, so let's move this. Alright, that's gonna cause traffic problems. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So we'll have that, and oh yeah, we're getting a lot of unemployed. So we gotta keep meeting the demand. Oh, I didn't put anything on this road. Alright. So that'll bring in more industry. So yeah, we got our basics set up. We're gonna want a fire department as soon as possible because people like to light themselves on fire. Add that bell so we can dispatch the fire department within 3 minutes. Which is quite short, but like when you get the bigger fire station, it'll be instant. Plus we'll have new technology such as drones to help us once we develop that, but that's gonna have to be in another city because it's just Hopeville. Again, I don't keep track of when I start. Man, I gotta keep putting notes. So yeah, those are all the moving vans moving. Can't get it because, you know, they're moving. No? Alright. So, we got a little, you know, I don't know what to call this. Traffic is high. But since we have money, we can upgrade our roads to streets. which really doesn't benefit in either way except move traffic along a lot quicker. So yeah, these will look a lot nicer. We're making 4,000, so that's quite good for an early start, in my opinion. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Okay, apparently we got an upgrade for our city hall, I think, because that's why it's blinking. What did we gain? Oh, 1,000 bucks. Fantastic. I'm gonna do a lot with that. Low density street bridge. So now it's a bridge. Alright, there we go. We'll now start using streets from now on. What do we want? Unemployment crisis, really? How bad? That's quite bad. Let's upgrade first. And get the first essential thing in my opinion, which is the Department of Education, because we need education, because once we can get a high school, we can serve a lot more people than the normal school we start off with. First of all, we need industry, like bad. Make sure they're not along the avenue, because when I upgrade them, I don't want these industry upgrading in the near future. And I know I can dezone them later on, but I tend to forget. So I'm thinking maybe this central area will be medium wealth, this area will be low wealth. Because they're gonna really populate this city the most. So let's just... the more jobs we have, the better. Of course, not to forget about education and everything. I'll leave that area. What's our... Alright, power's gonna be good for a while. Sewage may become a problem in the near future. Connecting this is gonna really impact traffic. Oh my gosh, we need commercial. There you go. And here and here. One dude right there, 2 dudes over there. Maybe that over there and that over here. So 4,000 making good money. Okay. Medical care? Who needs medical care? Right there. I'm gonna add this and add the extra ambulance, because it'll get crazy soon. Alright. I'm gonna go about 9 more minutes before we stop this episode. Yeah, wealth up, yada yada, we don't care. We're starting out our city. Crime. Okay, we have 1 criminal, that ain't good. These people want to launch fireworks, which we're not gonna do. So, I guess let's just get ready to bring in low wealth? No, not low wealth, medium wealth. Oh my god, traffic. This is why I like to get medium wealth if I have a lot of money. It really does help. Not that anybody would want to go there. Across the street 3. Okay, that's not gonna work apparently. Wow, I used up a lot of our money. How's health going? 8 patients, almost at capacity. Lots of fires. How best crime? Okay, we got criminal there. He hasn't done anything though. We're making really good money though. Leave that. Maybe put a street up here, and that's about it. This feels a little bit open, but I'll let it go. Lots of health issues. That's because we're overfilled. 4 deaths. Come on, people. Park there. Park here. Park here. Park here. Park here. Oh, maybe low wealth in this area, to be honest. Because this is more closer to industry. With these, we're gonna add a tree right there. So this color means that this is a medium wealth area. Anything below that, like white colored, is low wealth. Have that there. So I'm adding these extra parks so that it fills up a lot more area. Cause then when I first started SimCity, I just planted these all over the place and I barely had any room for the population. But I learned about this, so it's more efficient. That there. I'm gonna leave that the way it is. And let's start planning for medium wealth. How many medium wealth jobs? Man, unemployment. It's the most industry I've ever needed. I got you. We're gonna put industry right here next to the low wealth because they're not gonna care. Yeah, honestly, you're not gonna care. I should be prepared for everything that's gonna come to me. Put a fire department over here. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. So far the city's starting quite well. Traffic is quite high, and we are getting overfilled here, which is not good. Education, I'll start soon. Why do we already have a bus stop? Why do we already have a bus stop? You're supposed to... I don't know. Not enough freight customers, right. That's gonna become a problem very soon. Did I not put industry here? Come on. I don't get why they don't want to be there, but you know, not complaining. Also, I'm gonna want an extra fire truck. And that. Also want an extra fire truck over there. A medical department over here. after we grab the expansion for this because it's getting overfilled and someone has died. Oh no. Money, come on. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm quite tired, to be honest. Again, this is supposed to come out Friday, but it's Wednesday. I don't know why it's Wednesday, but it's Wednesday. In the video. Got there. Gonna need cops. Really gonna need cops. Come on, cops. I'm just gonna buy that. And I'm gonna put it next to medium wealth because they're gonna want it more. And make sure they know this is our territory, and we're gonna add a patrol car. Now that'll deal with them for now. Ooh, info. Yeah, I'll send police officers, and if they don't arrest, they'll do more bigger crimes. Yada yada yada. All right. So my goal really for this city is just to start out. Main goal is to develop this city so we can move to here, or maybe in the Omega Coast city, so we can have a lot of money to build our academy, our futuristic city. Our great work here is where we build our giant wonders. So far, I built this and this in my other games, but I still have yet to build the Solar Grave Farm and the Space Center. But of course, it took a really long time. It kind of got boring at a point. It's a fire truck. What do you mean you're not getting? Oh. 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 Goodbye. That's how I treat people. I'm thinking of just leaving that area open. Okay, so we're gonna want a commercial here, here, along the roads. They're complaining about fake customers. Again, phone, leave me alone. I'm recording. Jeez. We'll have some there, have some there. And finally, these guys are medium wealth. We want there. And of course, I'll give you guys your education once everything is settled. We're gonna grab another medical center to put over here. So yeah, these are gonna be our medium wealth houses. To compare the two, sorry about the frame rate. We have this. That's a medium wealth house, as you can tell by the $2 signs or simoleon signs next to it. This is their density. This is like their suburb house. This is the apartments. These are like tall apartments. And now, of course, you know, low wealth, they have really crappy houses. But when they go to medium wealth, that's when you get a lot of population overfill. Like, really big population overfill. Alright, we're gonna earn that money back. Okay, unemployment's going down. Which is good. Probably because there's more jobs for them now. Yeah, problem solved. Now there's more available jobs. Yep. That's good. That's good that we're creating our suburbs. What do we need? We need a lot of medium wealth. Well, you got it. Hey, we can build our own house. And then eventually our own mansion. But we're gonna start off with our house, which is gonna give a lot of happiness. Fire service is slow. Uh-oh. Some bulldoze. Now we saved that. What's the one that we didn't save? Oh, over here. I don't blame you. Of course, we're gonna need more cops now because it's getting a little bit out of control. And we're also gonna build a medical department over here. So now everybody gets healthcare. Yay! I guess we can zone the rest of this. Do I want this all commercial? Maybe we'll have commercial on this side. Yeah, I like that. Commercial will be on that side. And probably residential here and there. Alright. So I went over the time limit because I got too into the game. I want to save just in case it hasn't saved. This little thing is so, like, I rarely notice it. I actually never have noticed it while I play in the game. I have autosave on, but you know, I get a little worried. But anyways, guys, this is gonna be the first episode of Simcity. So thank you guys for watching. Please do comment, like, and subscribe to show your support to me and to help motivate me to continue giving more videos. I will also be uploading Sins of the Prophets too, so don't forget about that. Or it may have already been out depending on when I upload this. Anyways, guys, again, thank you guys for watching. Please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.